That's all for now.
Dr. Cameron,
Applicants have already been calling.
The NABJ convention is big news to the students who cover it, whether it's print, TV, the web, or on the radio.
For nearly 3 decades, the National Association of Black Journalists has trained college students across the nation. They aspire to become reporters, writers, editors, photographers, on-camera talent, and so much more. Their dream is to be the best in the broadcast and print professions. The NABJ Student Projects program dates back to the creation of 2 newsroom boot camps held every year since 1990 during the annual convention.
I was part of a television program where we put on a program for the entire week. It was NABJ TV, and Sheila Brooks was over it, and a number of other people had come in to be instructional, everyday TV people. And they taught us about writing, and they taught us about production, and they taught us about everything.
Soon after came the NABJ radio and online projects. Long before the on-the-job training program started, the organization awarded scholarships and internships to young people, projects that culminated over the years into hundreds of thousands of dollars awarded annually.
My first convention was the year I won the scholarship in 1990. That was in Los Angeles. It was an incredible convention. It was, like I said, my first convention, and it was a star-studded event.
One of the great things that I remember is that we had such wonderful mentors, and Byron Pitts was one of our mentors during that time from CBS News, which was amazing to have him there going out on stories with us.
Most students don't get the opportunity to work so closely with professionals, but for aspiring journalists, this is a dream come true.
No big changes really, as you just heard in that clip.
African Americans are debating if reparations are in order.
Wisconsin's oldest black financial institution is right here in Milwaukee.
We did a story for the Monitor, just on convention goers, what they thought of the convention, being out there in LA. And just talking to various convention goers. That was one of the big stories that I did for the print side.
Well, we did stories about, economic empowerment because the convention was in Nashville and the money that was being spent in the area, not just at the convention center, but the area businesses that were benefiting.
NABJ's treasurer, Glenn Rice, the organization will continue to pick venues that will economically impact the black community.
NABJ finally took the show on the road, creating invaluable learning experiences. This time, intense 3 to 4 day weekend programs held on the campuses of historically black colleges and universities. These programs are fondly known as the NABJ short courses. NABJ is committed to its founding principles.
Remember that you're journalists.
To educate and train young journalists of color for careers in our nation's newsrooms.
NABJ continues to advocate for diversity in newsrooms. There's been a very active dialogue about diversity, about hiring practices, the positions that African Americans are in newsrooms, and that it's just important that we don't let that conversation die.
By continuing open dialogue and providing opportunities, NABJ members continue to give back.
Ask a lot of questions, and just keep pushing.
I encourage them to use this experience to really come up with some idea about what they want their career path to be.
Practice makes perfect, so you got to stay in the environment. You've got to learn as much as you can.
The advice I would give is to never give up.